Hello lovely people, welcome back. So as you can see, it is pyjama workout time again. It's actually a little bit warm at the moment for me to have my proper Catronaut top on, so we'll have to make do with the singlet. But anyway, let's pop ourselves down. So today's workout is really just a nice relaxing sequence that you can do around about bedtime. So this is just really nice when, especially if you've had a particularly active or stressful day, it's nice just to unwind a little bit. And it won't take too long, and we'll have a little bit of a meditation at the end just to get rid of that sort of stress and rush of the day. So, beginning sitting, and you can definitely be sitting up in bed, but I decided that filming it in the bedroom might give the wrong idea of what this website's about. And also I'd probably fall asleep trying to do the guided meditation, so that wouldn't end well for anyone really. So just sitting yourself comfortably, and I've got my legs kind of folded up. They don't have to be. You can have them out in front of you. If you do that, you can pop a pillow under each knee just to give them a bit of support. Because we're not going for a really big deep stretch here, we're just going for comfort and relaxation. So you can have your legs out like that, you can have them all the way in front if that's comfortable for you, and then I'd probably put a couple of cushions underneath them so that they've got a little bit of support. Or, because this is how I've sat most of my life, it's not a yoga thing, it's a me thing. Just sitting cross-legged. And you can close your eyes. And just take a moment here, with your eyes closed, to tune into the world around you. So you might be able to hear TV going next door. You might hear traffic from outside. Maybe there's still people up in the house and you can hear them talking. And all of that's okay. It's not about silence. It's about finding peace within the noise and within the general chaos that our lives tend to be. So just taking each of those little noises and acknowledging them, and then letting them go. So you could say to yourself, I can hear the TV, but I'll let it go. I can hear people talking, but it's not important. And just each time these things sort of creep up while you're going through the practice, just let them go. It's fine to acknowledge them. In fact, it's better to acknowledge them than to try and pretend they're not there. And then once you've released all those little external noises, still with your eyes closed, draw yourself in a little deeper. And start checking in with your body. And you can move a little here. Maybe you want to shift from side to side, putting a little fluidity into the spine. And then you can come to rest in the center. And just find out what your body is telling you. Like if there's tension in your shoulders, maybe there's tightness in your legs or in your back. Maybe you can even feel those lines of pressure, which we tend to get just here. I know I get them a lot, just on your forehead. And again, acknowledge them. Don't try and force yourself to relax. Don't try and tell your body what to do. Just acknowledge that they're there. And allow it to be all right for your body to carry tension. And then draw yourself a little further inwards again. And now you've released the noises of the outside world. You've released the tensions in your body, those niggling little things. And you can just be a little bit more internal now and hearing the rush of your thoughts. And again, we're not going to try and stop it. We're going to acknowledge it. We're going to go, okay, yeah, I can hear that there's these thoughts running round and round in my head. I can hear all these worries about tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. But they're not important right now. I'm just going to put them aside. And give yourself a moment for that. Not trying to control the thoughts, not trying to quiet them, just letting them be. And just thinking right now, you can wait. And then we're going to put one hand over our heart and one hand over our belly. And still with our eyes closed, we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, feeling your tummy expand and your chest rise. Exhaling, chest releases, belly releases. Inhaling, chest expands, belly rises. Exhaling, belly relaxes, chest relaxes. There's all those little outside noises try to sneak their way back in. When all those racing thoughts try to intervene, keep breathing them away. Bring your attention back to your belly, filling with air, your chest expanding, and releasing that air, releasing the tension. Inhaling and exhaling. And we're just going to take a few more deep breaths here. So working with the rhythm of your own breathing, which might be a little quicker than me or a little bit slower than me, and all of that's good. Just consciously feeling yourself inhale and exhale. Tuning into the feeling of your breath. Releasing thoughts. Releasing tension in the body. Releasing those outside noises. Inhaling and exhaling. One more big inhale. Belly expands, chest rises. And exhale. Chest relaxes, belly relaxes. And releasing your hands onto your knees. And just keeping up a nice slow rhythm of breathing. And we're just going to move gently from side to side. And you can keep your eyes closed all through this practice if you like. I quite often like doing yoga practice with my eyes closed because you focus more on how your body feels. So all we're doing here is we're rocking gently from one side to another, moving from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, trying to make the movement as fluid as possible, getting rid of that tension in the spine. And there might be a few creaks and cracks, I know there is in my back, and that's all good. Nice deep breaths. And then let's just take it a little bit further. So our hands are going to come to the side of our legs. And each time you move to one side, reach away through that hand a little bit more. And just really start expanding. And you can begin lifting your top arm up and over as well. So it's almost like a really lazy swimming stroke. Reaching up and over. And all we're doing here is we're stretching through the extended side, really expanding. Oi, reaching away. Reaching away. Moving nice and gentle. And keeping your sitting bones on the ground. Not using our legs. And then from here, let's swim around a little bit. So we're going to twist, still keeping both sitting bones on the ground. Let's twist to the other side. And just moving gently from side to side. And you can exhale into the twist. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the other side. And those exhales just help you sink into the twist a little bit more. We're just moving nice and fluid here. Nice, easy pace. Not putting any stress or strain on the back, not forcing anything. Remember, this is us unwinding. And let's come to center. And just moving gently from side to side of that spine, still shaking the tension out. Let's walk our hands in front of us. And depending on where your legs are and how flexible you are will dictate how far forward you can go. Again, move where you are. Just shaking from side to side, nice and gentle. Not putting any stress or strain. Just moving how your body feels like it wants to move. So, because we're being very relaxed here and we're not putting too much pressure on anything, we can be very, very fluid. And you can find out where those tight spots are that need a bit more stretching. And walking back up. And let's keep our legs in front of us now. So you can still have the cushions underneath your knees if you fancy it. Or you can bring those toes gently back towards you and have the legs quite as straight, just a little softness in the knees. Let's begin just by sitting up nice and straight. So I'll go sideways so you can see. The toes are coming back towards me. And all I'm doing is raising the crown of my head. And I'm still moving. Still nice and fluid. And we can bring our arms up above us. Maybe you want to clasp your fingers. Still moving side to side. Still keeping those toes coming back towards you. Really lengthen through the spine. And let's tighten the tummy and reach forward. Now, I'm not super flexible, as you can see. You might be even less so. You might be up here, or you might have your hands clasped all the way down there. wherever feels comfortable. Keep that softness in the knees, but stretch the back of the legs. And let's take opposite hand to opposite foot. Just look over our shoulder. Swap sides. Come back. Come up. Let's stretch for the sky. Nice. And let's bring one leg up. So in this case, left leg comes over right leg. And again, you might be out here, and that's absolutely fine. You might even find that actually bringing it over is a bit much on the hip. That's fine as well. Just bend it and bring it up towards you. Otherwise, keep your extended leg with the toes towards you. And then right arm hugs the left leg. We're going to pull our